Alright, so here we are. Our qualifying race, not qualifying race, sorry, LCQ this time. Sorry, the last two races had qualifying race to determine the open guys, and you know what I mean. But here are driver changes. The Biffler in the 66, finally making a start in the 66. Tan Bluer in place of Taylor Lay, rest in peace. Landon Taylor making his return, new scheme and everything, South Point left, and Landon Robbins there. Oh, I forgot to mention there were extra news as to why Landon Robbins is in the 98 car for Thundershark Racing. So, Gavin Clemens decided to just pull out of the for the rest of the season, and said if he's still in the top 30 in points at the end of the season, he will return for season 3. Which honestly, at the end of the day, it's like, at the end of the day, like, he paid his punishment, so I don't know. He could have just, I mean, he's on probation. Wait, yeah, he's on probation, but he still could have, like, he's still allowed to race, but I guess he just, nonetheless, just didn't want to drive with whatever happened to Ricky stuck on his head. So that's why we have Landon Hobbins in 98 car. See how he does here. Probably not much track time. Pretty much having to learn on the fly here. Leader of the Empire, Colin Cropley, getting by Tan Bluer in 83. And something you'll notice, which Harrison Fox is locked into the field, so you won't see him here. But, oh yeah, and same for David Jones. But essentially, all four No Gear Motorsports cars have special schemes for for two remaining races, where it's essentially, yeah, tribute to their fallen team leader. I think Taylor was team leader. He seemed like that was the case. So yeah, basically tribute 83 on the hood of each and every No Gear Motorsports car for these last two races. Not sure what the scheme's going to be like for season 3, but hey, I don't know. That's for them to decide during the off season, which is closing pretty soon, actually. Really think about it. There's Kirby Star in the 70. At this point, unless Kirby Star wins a race, there's no chance of him being back for season 3. So it is what it is. Shoot. So I'm trying to remember something. So yeah, sorry, my throat. There's the 91 Landon Taylor, the guy who ran full-time for All-American Racing with his brother Michael in Season 1. But by the halfway point, was basically kicked out and replaced with, I think it was a mix of Sean Swab Jr. and Maverick Taylor in the 06 for the remainder of the season. And Landon was basically gone. I don't even think Landon was listed as a reserve driver for a team, because the team switched into Cooler Motorsports and switched to Dodges. And things have been really weird with the team all around. Sean Swab Jr. has had terrible luck lately. And, well, Maverick Taylor, I mean, he was part-time for the season anyway, but despite that, like, there were changes to the 91 operation anyway, and Landon Taylor's back. Carter Cash has not qualified for a race in forever, it feels like. I mean, like, no, I haven't kept track of stats, but it feels like 5 straight DNQs. I could be off on that, but you never know. We'll have to see what the stats are like at the end of the season. My goodness. And there is, oh boy. I don't know, yeah, sorry. Grave Prower in the 3 car. This guy, Prower's been able to qualify for the past few races. It's been going pretty well for him. Kevin Jones in the 26 car has been, oh jeez, my throat again. Kevin Jones, man, dude's been struggling to qualify. Which is a real shame, because, like, man, like, you know, I think was he already confirmed? Yeah, he was already confirmed to be gone with the team. You think he'd try to, you know, hopefully he could end it with a bang, because, like I said, like, he is, as far as I know, he's been confirmed to be done, taken off the team at the end of the season. That's the point. So hopefully he can get some mileage out of this new scheme here. Which so far he isn't. He is 15th. By the way, 9, if you saw it earlier. Only there are 9 spots available. While the bottom 10 are out. So 10th all the way to 19th are basically a DNQ. Jay Roy, man, is struggling. And that's a shame to see because in Season 1, Jay Roy won at Watkins Glen, beating Carl Horsevar, who dominated that race. And now Jay Roy can't seem to qualify, man. It really sucks to see, especially when his teammate Gigi Marlin had really picked up the pace this season. Though, you know, as it stands now, Brad Pitt is so far ahead of everyone else in points, but that could change depending on what happens in the race itself. But, you know, just gotta right now, just gotta try and focus on the guys who are trying to qualify for the race, because any of these guys, like, who qualify and then they might have a chance to, at this point, these guys' best shots are to win, or to qualify for this race and win the race itself to lock themselves in for next season. Because they can re-sign up. Anyone outside top 30 points, they can re-sign up, but they're basically open for a season opener, and it makes things a lot more difficult. Like, there's a bigger cushion. There's automatically a cushion for all the guys who are like, for all the guys in the top 30 in points. There's automatically a cushion there. So like you don't. I mean, it hasn't helped all the guys for season 2, but still, like, there's still a cushion there that could help them out. Hasn't helped Xander Jeffrey, but then again, Xander Jeffrey I think it was a different issue, just constant wrecks. No, but yeah, it sucks to see what happened to Xander Jeffrey. He's basically, unless he can win a race, he's basically done. Unless he re-signs up, like I just said before. So getting by Kevin Jones. Sarah Taylor's been struggling to qualify constantly throughout the season. Is on the top of the board right now. That could change. Lyle Austin of Cropley Motorsports. He's already out of Cropley Motorsports for season 3, as far as I'm aware. Sorry, I'm drinking something. John Strawberry is basically right behind Tam Bluer. Strawberry is very weird when it comes to qualifying, because he's DNQ'd a few races. He's had strong. I don't know. It's weird. Like he qualifies. Sometimes he qualifies. Sometimes he doesn't. He feels like middle of the row in that regard. Kirby Starr is in the field right now. Tan Bluer 8th. Right now, Hobbins has the last spot. He actually improved his time. Would you look at that? Hobbins improved his time. At least there's that. John Strawberry, man, he got to pick up the pace. He is 5 thousandths of a second off of Hobbins' time. He got to move. As Tan Bluer is somewhat fine, but again, like, they could get bumped out in the last minute or so. We have to see. And there's a pack going. There's basically a pack forming up in turn 3. There's Bartholomew Johnson. Right now, he's currently out. Yeah, these guys, man, this is basically their last chance to get something done. And Cropley gets in the field. Never mind. Bartholomew Johnson just got up to 2nd with that time. Would you look at that? John Zena on 4th right now. Tan Bluer in the final spot. You gotta be careful. The Biffler is 5th. He got bumped out when Johnson got up to 2nd. And they're just shuffling around each other. There's not much of a draft. I don't know how Johnson, yeah. Hobbins, Johnson, getting past the line. Okay, Tan Bluer still has the final spot. Nothing's changed so far, but that was a big switch up that just happened. With time closing down. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Okay, well. By the way, Tommy Lundbrook, once again, missing out on the field. Right now, so far, Lundbrook's only start of the season was at Motorsports Park. It's a shame. But, man, that's what happens when you have so many guys trying to enter. That's just byproduct. It is what it is. But anyway, let's get to the results of qualifying. Alright. LCQ results here. Sarah Taylor fastest on the board. Would you look at that? And yeah, poor Lance Hobbins got pushed out, even by Kevin Jones beat his time. Still wasn't enough for Kevin Jones, but still. Larry Taylor slowest on the board, somehow slower than Jay Roy. Tommy Lindbrook, Rafe Power, kind of same old stuff. Man, that list of DNQs, man. Still rough to see for certain drivers involved. Seasons are pretty much over certain guys, but anyway, let's get to the race itself.